Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm hosting a team training workshop in Sydney. Actually got 13 clients heading over to Paddo Performance Gym. Going to take them through a full training session, cover various different exercises, teach them proper form, proper intensity, and how to take a set to true failure. It's going to be a big community day. Everyone's going to meet other members throughout the team, and we're lucky enough to have Naomi behind the camera today. So we've got a professional camera woman. The video is going to be a little bit less vlog style. So yeah, we'll catch up with you once we get to the gym. Through those 6 exercises first, everyone just kind of listen round. I'll get a couple of people doing the exercises as well so we can show the form. Do that for like the first hour, then the second hour we'll go off in pairs and do those 6 exercises, so everyone does the 6 exercises. So by the end of the session you'll have done like a full body session, so everyone should be fucked by the end of it. That's the plan. So then if you've got any exercises that you think that you're struggling with, just let me know and we'll do those as well. Everyone introduce yourselves first so everyone knows everybody's name.
Alright, I'm Jacob. Nice to meet you all. I'm Luke.
Perfect, let's go. Halfway down like this, we're only doing half a rep. So don't go too heavy to start with. We always want to be braced, chest up, and we want to be coming all the way to the bottom before we start adding weight. So you want your feet shoulder width apart. These shoes are probably not the best for it, to be fair. Like when you're training legs, I would go for like a flat soled shoe. Lay down, half a second pause at the bottom, and then drive back up. Good.
Do you have your toes like straight all the time, or do you put a bit of an
I would go straight with this because you want to try and keep like everything in a straight line.
Alright, sounds.
Good. Nice.
Not good if I can feel my legs shaking, but no fucking way.
Does anybody else want to go before we put weight on? Is it?
Oh, nice.
Go on, Rebecca. Come. Yeah. Good. So that's the kind. Even when you've got weight on, that's how slow you want to be coming down. If you start coming down too quickly, that's when you're going to get knee issues. Anyone? Are you going in? Good lad. Yeah, one more, come on. Up. Nice. Good set, mate. Nice work. Every set, when it says a working set on your plan, that's what it should have finished like. A little bit closer in. That's it, yeah. Ready? Good, easy. Get 20. Come on. 17. 18, 2 more, come on. Good, one more. Come on. Nice, good lad. Think about, as you come back up, think about pushing knees out. It'll stop them coming in, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Right, so this you definitely want a flat shoe. So what a lot of people do is you'll see they'll come up like that with the toes, but you want to think about driving through your toe and your heel. That's going to keep your glutes and hamstrings switched on throughout the rep. So I like to go a little bit wider than shoulder width. If you set it up in something like this, rather than starting from the floor, then you've not got to do a deadlift for your first rep. So feet shoulder width. And then as the bar lowers, all we want to think about doing is pushing the hips as far back as possible. Just a slight bend at the knee. And then the hips come back, keeping that bar close to your legs. And you'll just know where your range of motion is, like mine's like there, and then back up. So as you lower the bar, the hips go back, and then driving through the toe and the heel, back up, and you should feel it pulling your hamstrings like fuck really. If it doesn't, then you're doing it wrong. So same with this, it's like a 3-second negative, so you get to here, and then powerful on the way back up. You in, yeah? Let's go. Good. As you can see, he's obviously quite flexible. He's able to get that right down. But if you can come as low as you like, but until your back starts to arch. As soon as your back starts to arch, then that is your end range. You don't want that back arch. You want your back, if you watch him, his back's fully straight, and then his back up. Easy. So don't come quite that low. So nice and slow on the way down. Keep your head up. To there, back up. That's it. That's your range. So you want just before your back starts to arch. So, yep, up at that. That's it. Perfect. If you go too low, that is when you're going to feel it in your lower back, and it's almost like a deadlift, straight leg deadlift. Then we just want to keep the tension on your hamstrings, on your glutes. To there, back up. That's it. Slight bend in your knee. Look up. That's it. Now your back straight. So slow down like that. Yeah, keeping your back straight. Right. Back up there. That's it. Perfect. Point your toes straight rather than outwards, and you're going to feel it more through your hamstring then. Head up. Yep. Good. Back up. It's going to feel a bit unnatural if you've never done it before. So a little bit less of a bend in your knee. So from here, the hips go back. Otherwise it turns into more of a squat. That's better. Good. Wider apart. A little bit wider. Yeah, that's it. So a slight bend at your knee, that's just so they're loose. And then as the bar comes down, think about pushing your hips back. Slow, right. Try and keep the bar closer to your leg. So close to your leg. That's it. Slow down. Slow that bit further. Yeah, good. Back up. Perfect. Not too like controlled, but quite powerful. Yeah. Good. Keep that bar close to you. Back up. So try and keep the bar this far off your leg, all the way down, and that's gonna, yeah, that's it. It's gonna keep the tension. Back up. Good. Way better. You want to be slightly wider than shoulder width, because if you come too wide, then your range of motion is going to be like that. Whereas if you come that little bit closer, then you come in all the way down, so you're getting the full stretch and the full contraction on your lats. Come too close, it's going to feel a bit weird. So like shoulder width, knees under the pad, and you want to keep your elbows in front of your body when you're doing a lat pull down, and think about, just use your hands as hooks. If you pull from your hands, you'll feel it in your biceps. So think about your hands as hooks, and think about pulling your elbows down towards your hips until about chin height there. So chest high, head up, pull to there, and that should be like the full contraction on your lat when you get to roughly here. All the way up to the top, and then drive back down. See how my elbows are always staying in front of my body? That just means that you're going to keep the tension on your lats then. Good. Sit a little bit straighter upright. That's it. Perfect. Pull to your chin. So here. Yeah, that's it. Squeeze. You should feel it right in here. You can literally feel his back. Nice. So this is another exercise that you can use the straps for, because your grip's probably going to fail before your lats do. Good. 2 more. Nice. Good. Nice, mate. Hold it for half a second at the bottom. Pull, hold. Yeah, that's it. Back up. Nice. Sit up. That's better. If you lean too far back, then you're actually going to hit your upper back. So if you think you're then pulling through here, you're only pulling down. Right, good. 3 more. Stay strong. Pull. Good. Nice. I just want to see you then stand up with it, because if you get it down, your muscle is always stronger on the way back up. So if you can get it down to here, you should always be able to release it back up slow. So that even though it's only half a rep, you're still just getting that extra little bit. So that's it, perfect. So you should feel it here. Good, perfect. Keep going until you can't do anymore. Good. Come on, you've got another. Go on, go on. 2 more. You're making it look too easy. Good. Right, fucking hell. 3 more. Come on. 1. 2 more after that, then you can actually get up. Good. Last one. Nice. Easy. Towards the top. If you have your thumbs on your top, if you have your thumbs round it, sorry, you're going to feel it more through your biceps. Same with this bar. So I always would go thumbs round or thumbs on top. And then you want to keep your back nice and straight. We don't need to be going like this, otherwise we're just bringing in a lot of momentum. So back straight, and then pull to your stomach. That's heavier than I thought. And then we're squeezing here. So it's slow on the way back down, same as every other exercise. Pull. So when you sat upright like this is the hardest it's going to be. So if you get to the end and you feel like you can maybe cheat a couple more out, then we can maybe use a little bit of momentum, but only to get the last couple of reps out to take it all the way to failure. So as you can see, obviously, as he comes forward, that's stretching the muscles, then we're contracting it on the way back. Nice, come on. Good. Higher up and wrap your thumbs over the top. Yeah, that's it, yeah. And now pull it to your stomach, perfect. Good. See a lot of people is they'll sit on here and then they'll arch up like this, so then actually you're doing a flat press, because if your back's against the pad, then we're keeping it on the upper pec. So we want your hands always to be stacked over your elbow as you come down. And you don't want to flare your elbows out like that, otherwise you're going to feel it all in your shoulder joint. You actually want to come down more like here. So we're not here, we're not out here, we're somewhere in between. So what I like to think about is, as you grip the bar, think about trying to bend it, and then that's actually going to bring your elbows down and in. Then you want to keep your shoulders pinned against the back of the bench, down to about 1 inch off your chest, and then press. Don't want to see that, otherwise then it's on your shoulders. So what you'll see a lot of people is they'll come down and they'll go and overstretch. You keep your shoulder blades pinned back, then we're keeping the constant tension on the chest all the way down, and then press. Good. Connor probably hates everyone today. He's literally 3 weeks out from his show, so he's eating rabbit food and dust. Size that you need to go heavy with, in my opinion. And all we're trying to do is literally target this side delt, so it's only a small muscle. So what you see a lot of people do is they're going like this, and then you're actually using all your trap. And then another thing that you want to think about is you always want your little finger slightly higher than your thumb. So if you was holding 2 watering cans, on the way up, you're going to be pouring the water out. Because if you come with your hand facing backwards, we're going to get rear delt. We want to keep all the tension on this side delt. So it's from here, it's out slightly in front of you, and back down. Start with the dumbbells here, not here, anything like that. From your side, chest up, and then we're out. Nice, mate, good. So see how you can literally see the cap on his shoulder as he comes up. That's what we're trying to use, this muscle here. Come on, I'm with you now. 5 more from there. 1, good. 2, come on, 3 more. This way it burns, good. 2 more. Keep them elbows higher than your hands. That's it. 1 more, come on. Good, nice. Good set, mate. Good. So see how you're shrugging up. So chest high, out. That's better. Good. Keep that little finger slightly higher than your thumb. So as you come up, I want you there. That's it. Yeah, better. go in pairs, and we'll put you on your own, because then you can do something else. Yeah? On RDL. You two go on RDL. Are you going to go with Mitch? Are you going with Mitch? Yeah? Yeah? And then you two go together?
Yeah.
Right, take a 20 off. We'll build the weight up. Have you done 2 full sets?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah? So, hack squat straight in. Like, as soon as you start to feel that back arch, that's your set done, because your body's like, right, you're not using the correct muscles anymore, yeah? But good, mate, good. So, well, nice. So sit a bit more right there. That's it. Pull. 2 more. Come on. Good, 1 more. Foot positioning is irrelevant, like to wherever's comfortable. Like some people will have them really low, some people have to bring them higher, otherwise they'll feel it through the knees. Good. Good, good, good. Nice. You almost want to come the other way. Yeah. So then you're going to feel all this stretch. It's really, that front foot is further forward, and instead of leaning over your foot, you actually want to lean back. Yeah, and that's the difference. Try it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, way better. So you're keeping your body weight behind your knee, basically, rather than over your... If you look up,
Welcome to the YouTube channel. Today,
Tell them what we're doing today in the gym.
okay, so today in the gym, we're doing a 2-hour session. Tom's taught us all what's in. We've all done demonstrations, that's the word. Then we're now all in pairs. Jen is my partner today.
Hi Jen.
Yeah, and that's it.
And how you found it today?
Unreal, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Tom was great help, full of knowledge, full of experience, massive help for us today, yeah.
Perfect.
Definitely down to do my exercises better.
Yeah. And then the intensity and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's crazy. No, definitely learned to make a wee little bit of performance and stuff. And
Yeah.
just learned about trade failures as well. Legs are like jelly here for like the next 2 weeks. So.
Especially I'm feeling shredded.
Everyone say trade by Tom.